I have a very specific memory about it growing up. I had a white best friend. Her name was Taylor, and her mom's name was Pam. And she was the only house that I could go over to as a kid because my mom didn't play.
This week's drama lineup is stacked tighter than the tabloid aisle on Black Friday. First up, Kayla Nicole is under fire after fans accused her of creating a conveniently named white friend named Taylor just to dodge accusations that her Halloween costume was a shady dig. And if that wasn't enough, Mama Kelce is out here spilling tea on which of her NFL sons was the real childhood troublemaker.
I would tend to listen and follow the rules. Yeah, Travis isn't a rule follower. No, he runs to the tune of his own.
Then the chaos shifts straight to Hollywood, where Emily Blunt, Gigi Hadid, and Scooter Braun suddenly pop up in Blake Lively's legal drama like surprise cameo guests in a season finale. And just when you think it can't get juicier, Travis Kelce shuts down his own brother mid-podcast when the convo drifts a little too close to his personal life.
Anything fun? You're going to get into travel? What are you doing here? What are you doing over the week? Tell us about your personal life.
No chance.
Okay.
And finally, a WWE star drops a wild confession. He once thought he'd have to throw hands with Travis Kelce over a Taylor Swift joke gone wrong.
At some stage, they're scrolling through their phone and they've seen this idiot Australian has said a really rude thing. So I'm a bit like, man, I'm going to have to fight Travis Kelce.
Kayla Nicole's Halloween saga is serving drama, nostalgia, and a splash of girl, really? All in one chaotic cocktail. She shows up on her podcast rocking a full-on Toni Braxton, he wasn't man enough look, and instantly the internet decides she's shading Travis and Taylor Swift. And honestly, you can see why fans think so. The whole vibe practically screams subtext, like she's saying everything without actually saying anything. But Kayla's doubling down on her innocence, claiming she's been obsessed with that track since forever. According to her, little Kayla was in a school uniform, riding home in a van with her childhood bestie, who, plot twist, was also named Taylor, while her friend's mom blasted Toni Braxton like it was the national anthem.
Best friend, her name was Taylor, and her mom's name was Pam. And I specifically remember driving home from private school in my little uniform in the back of the paddy wagon with Taylor. And her mom was playing this song, playing at the top of her lungs. And it was just like an aha moment that, wow, white people listen to black people music as well.
And yep, the timeline actually checks out. But that name? Oh, the internet heard Taylor and collectively raised its eyebrows so high they nearly entered orbit. Within minutes, the comments section was in flames. Some fans joked the story sounded a little too perfectly packaged, while others were convinced she dropped that name just to poke the bear. Because, let's be real, using that name while defending that costume, it's giving, "I'm not being shady," said under a flickering streetlight while wearing sunglasses at midnight.
Okay, you guys, fun fact about my look. The last person to wear this dress, the one and only, drumroll please, Toni Braxton. Shut your mouth.
But Kayla's defenders aren't here for the conspiracy theories. They're reminding everyone that Taylor is one of the most common names on Earth, not some exclusive Swift-only trademark. And honestly, fair point. Not every coincidence is a headline waiting to happen, even if this one feels suspiciously meme-worthy. Meanwhile, the lyrics to her costume's inspo track aren't exactly helping her case. He Wasn't Man Enough is basically a masterclass in, yes, that used to be my man, yes, I've moved on, but also, I still have thoughts. Given her on and off history with Travis from 2017 to 2022, and the fact that he went full fiancé mode with Taylor in 2023, fans can't help but read between the lines. Then, of course, the Swifties jumped in, convinced Taylor's track Opal was her own subtle musical eyebrow raise at the past. To make it even juicier, fans resurfaced that old clip of Kayla filming Travis while he clearly looked over it, and suddenly those lyrics about someone being in her phone hit way too close to home. And speaking of things that hit close to home,
that Kelce-level chaos didn't just appear in adulthood. Nope, it's practically written in the family DNA. Mama Kelce herself confirmed it on Kayla Kelce's podcast, which, fittingly, she joined straight from Disney World because, of course she did. When Kylie asked which brother was the bigger handful growing up, Donna didn't even hesitate. Jason, she said, looked easier, the responsible oldest, the one who actually understood the concept of rules.
Jason, because he was the oldest, but especially with Jason, he would tend to listen and follow the rules.
Meanwhile, baby Travis, he treated rules like home decor. Nice to have around, but absolutely no intention of using them.
This isn't a rule follower. No, he runs to the tune of his own.
Then Donna drops a childhood story that instantly explains everything about adult Travis Kelce. Picture this. 3-year-old Travis, barely out of toddlerhood, somehow gets his hands on the car keys Donna thought she'd hidden like state secrets. This kid is scaling drawers like he's training for American Ninja Warrior Preschool Edition. Next thing she knows, both Kelce boys are posted up in the locked car like it's boys' night out. And baby Travis? He's apparently been taking mental notes from his parents because he manages to start the car and drive it straight through the garage door like it's his first official NFL breakout run. Honestly, the Chiefs should thank that garage for its service.
Have to keep the keys up high, just like he had to keep the knives up high. And Travis, for some reason, was opening up the drawers and he was climbing up them. He was 3. Some reason I was in the bathroom or whatever. I mean, you gotta go. And I'm all by myself. I go out the back door and there's the 2 of them sitting in the car. So Travis would watch us like a hawk. He knew exactly what we were doing. He knew how to unlock the car door. He put the keys in the car. He knew exactly what to do and turned it on, and it jumped and went right through the garage door.
Even Jason, the easy child, had his wild moments. Donna recalls one day hearing a scream, "He's got a knife!" And she knew immediately who the culprit was. Jason had somehow climbed high enough to snag the knives she'd painstakingly hidden and was tossing them in the air like a one-kid circus act, while toddler Travis watched in awe, probably taking mental notes for future chaos. Donna bolted outside, half-dressed, only to find the whole street clapping like she'd just delivered a halftime show.
I'm upstairs, I get the shorts on, and I hear from across the street this person calling, "Oh my God, he's got a knife." And I knew who it was immediately. I knew it was Jason. I ran out there. I only had my shorts on and a bra. I literally ran.
Now, with 4 granddaughters in tow, Donna Kelce is marveling at how these girls can actually sit still, do crafts, and not attempt vehicular manslaughter or fling knives through the air. After raising 2 full-blown human tornadoes, she's basically enjoying a peaceful, glitter-filled retirement. Meanwhile, chaos refuses to retire elsewhere. Enter Blake Lively's legal battle, which is now pulling in A-listers like it's the Met Gala of subpoenas. The newly unsealed court documents are stuffed with names that make everyone go, wait, what does that person even have to do with this? Blake's attorneys dropped a list that's not cute or casual. This is a full-blown brace yourself lineup of celebs who might hold info connected to her allegations against Justin Baldwin. Insiders say jaws literally dropped. Ryan Reynolds? Expected. It's his job to know the tea. But then Emily Blunt appears on the list like she accidentally wandered into drama she never signed up for. Gigi Hadid? Now everyone's picturing her testifying while sipping a green juice, sunglasses on, with Scooter Braun lurking nearby. And let's be real, if Hollywood conflict exists, Scooter's name shows up like the industry's accidental Where's Waldo. Plot twist, Taylor Swift is on the list, even though Baldwin previously tried and failed to drag her into a deposition. Blake's team claims she may have insight on meetings, conduct, editing, production drama, and alleged retaliation, even though she never set foot on set. Insiders say the mention made everyone collectively sigh. Who wakes up to find their name in a court filing over a movie they weren't even part of? The chaos doesn't stop there. Friends like Ashley Avanian and the entire Sibying squad are suddenly drafted into this emotional legal Olympics. Hugh Jackman and Michelle Mishak make surprise cameos like bonus characters who wandered into the wrong courtroom. Add Blake's Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants crew, Alexis Bledel, America Ferrer, Amber Tamblyn, and suddenly the document reads like someone threw Hollywood into a blender and listed whoever floated to the top. Reps for many of these celebs, apparently avoiding their inboxes like it owes them money. With Blake accusing Baldwin of harassment and his countersuit getting tossed, the whole thing is shaping up like Hollywood's messiest group project. Everyone's name ends up on the document, whether they did anything or not. And speaking of names getting tossed around, Travis Kelce is refusing to let his be added to anything that even smells like personal life talk. He literally shut down his own brother on their podcast like he was swatting a fly with a sledgehammer. Jason, the ever wholesome older brother, tried some casual chit-chat, asking about Travis's bye week, maybe hoping for a cute vacation story, a new hobby, literally anything besides football. But Travis, nope, full Fort Knox mode. He basically told Jason he's sharing nothing because the only thing occupying his brain is Chiefs season. It was the verbal equivalent of slamming the door shut and deadbolting it.
At least take your mind a little bit elsewhere. What are you doing anything fun? You going to get into travel? What are you doing here? What are you doing over the week? Tell us about your personal life.
No chance.
Okay.
Jason probably immediately regretted asking, because Travis instantly flipped into full Coach Kelce mode, rattling off every goal he's laser focused on. Winning divisions, locking down home field advantage, making the AFC tremble at Arrowhead, basically everything, except admitting he's in New York holding hands with one of the most famous women on the planet. And yet, after shutting down his own brother like a malfunctioning robot, Travis still kicked off the bye week in true style, a full-on Big Apple date night. Not subtle, not sneaky, we're talking hand-holding, matching long-sleeve tops, casually strolling out of the polo bar like two people who know the cameras are watching. Taylor brought soft glam, jeans, and an off-the-shoulder top. Travis brought navy and olive giant boyfriend energy. Together, they're basically a walking, living Pinterest board.
Hey, Taylor. Taylor, how are you? Taylor. Taylor. Taylor.
Insiders say Taylor still can't quite believe she's engaged. She's apparently mesmerized by her ring, like it's the one ring from Lord of the Rings minus all the evil vibes. She's been calling Travis her favorite person ever, which, yes, that's peak adorable. And the two are already plotting a wedding that sounds like it could happen sooner rather than later. Meanwhile, WWE's Grayson Waller decided Hollywood doesn't get to have all the fun, so he invented his own drama subplot. He admits he once cracked a joke about the pop star romance and then spent months imagining himself in a full-on scrap with the NFL tight end. Honestly, it's peak soap opera energy from a guy whose day job is literally throwing people over ropes.
At some stage, they're scrolling through their phone and they've seen this idiot Australian has said a really rude thing. So I'm a bit like, man, I'm going to have to fight Travis Kelce.
He told interviewers he fully expected the Swiftie army to come for him. And after the comment blew up online, he found himself getting roasted by TikTok moms like it was some kind of new Olympic event.
Just made a joke on the bump that which is, I find it, that's a great line. I was pretty happy with that. But I didn't even think about it until all of a sudden I have these cringe mums on TikTok who don't spend time with their kids doing videos on me about how ugly I am. And they were saying some wild stuff. Swiftie fans are...
Fast forward to a football-adjacent event, and Waller's brain goes full panic what-if mode, imagining the moment Travis and Taylor might scroll past his name and he has to face the fallout. He even admits he pictured the showdown in his head, full-on bravado, claiming he'd win, while secretly knowing it would be a gnarly scrap. Classic overthinker's move. Plan for a hurricane, mentally map every tornado. But real life mercifully boring. When he actually ran into the group, the supposed showdown completely fizzled. Travis walked over, chatted like a normal human, and Waller didn't even meet the pop star, leaving him simultaneously relieved and slightly humiliated. The exact emotional cocktail you get when you prepare for a hurricane and only get a light drizzle. Insiders say Waller now has a newfound respect for the unpredictability of tangling with the internet, and maybe a lesson that throwing shade at mega famous couples comes with zero chill and plenty of clapbacks. That's a wrap for this one, folks. Catch you next time.